Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how you can design your emails inside Figma step by step, and we are going to recreate this email for a random brand that we've chosen. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that you see when you register for Figma and when you log in is this right here. The only thing you want to do is click design and it will load you a board like this. So let's get back into this one. Yeah, okay. So when you're here and when you don't have already designed emails, it will be slightly harder for you when you get started because you want to upload all your assets here. And once you actually design one or two different emails, you can stack these and you can actually have a lot of emails in just one design board. And then when you start creating a new one, you'll be able to copy and paste different assets and it will be easier. But let's start from the beginning. I have all my assets right here for this email, and yeah, let's start designing. So the first thing you want to do when you start designing an email is to go ahead and choose the frame. When you choose the frame, just go ahead and left click on the board here. As you can see, we have a square, but don't worry about it. We want to fix our width. It is going to be 1000 pixels. And for the height of the email, we are not sure when we start creating a new email, so you can actually edit that in the design process later as well. But let's match that one since we are recreating this email right here. Every time we start working on an email, we want to have our logo on the top. That's something that we don't want to miss. So let's go ahead and find our logo in the assets. It's right. This is the footer one. So this is the one. Let's go ahead, drag and drop. As you can see, this logo already have something at the bottom. It's like a cloud. So in the design that we recreated, we made some rectangles just to match the cloud and make it look good. By the way, when you start moving the element, as you can see, this line appears. That means you have the element centered, but you can center or align your elements with the options here as well. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing is we want to have these elements right here just to finish up the cloud. So when we want to create an element, we are going to use this rectangular. There are different shapes, but most of the times we are going to use a rectangular. So yeah, just drag and it's done. Now you can edit it, so we can shape it and make sure it matches the shape of the cloud that we already have. And now we want to match the color as well. So let's click here, then go to fill, and let's choose this pen and take the color from there. So let's just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. Just I want to make it a little bit better. When we place the actual background, it's not going to be that much visible. I just I just copied this and pasted. So Command C, Command V, or Control C, Control V, depending on what device are you using. And let's make this one too. Okay, that looks pretty good, pretty decent, I can say. So the next thing we want to add is the actual background of the email. Again, we are going to use the rectangular. Let's just shape it and click fill. Then we have to choose this. This means that we are going to upload an image. Then upload, go to assets, and let's just find the background. Perfect. So let's move it a little bit here. And as you can see, we are hiding the logo right now. So we want our logo to be on the top. So let's go ahead and select, open the layers and move the layer with the logo on top. Great. So the next step would be to add the text, but first let's maybe add the clouds that we have. Go to the assets. These are different AI generated images from ChatGPT, so you can design these yourself, or you can if you already have these assets from your website, you can use these from there. I just sorry that I didn't show you how to do that, but when you hold an image or an element, and when you move it like this, you are flipping it horizontally, so you can just adjust it right here. Okay, great. So let's continue with the text. So you can see the T here. That means we are adding a text. Let's just drag and place the text. From here, you can select the text and you can go ahead and choose different fonts, make it bigger, smaller, place some okay, so this font doesn't have that option, but yeah, you got the point. You can play with the different options that Figma gives you. You can change the color from here, and so on and so on. So let's skip this part right now because it's yeah, it's boring. Okay, so now when we have our text ready to go, you just want to move things around and just format it however you like. When you select the box, the text box, you can move it, you can change direction and so on and so on. So oops, yeah, Command Z and Control Z, that's undo. So you're going to use that a lot, so you can make sure to remember it. I can see that we have a little bit of spacing here. I can see, yeah, that looks great. So let's move on to the call to action button. This is one of the most important things. By the way, in most of your emails, and like by almost I mean 99+%, you want to have a header text, subheader text, and a call to action in the above default section. So the above default section is basically I think something like this. So this is what people see when they open the email on mobile or desktop and they do not scroll. So you want to let them know what the email is about, give them a little bit more information, and a straight call to action button so they can take the action and actually click the email. Make sure to follow these guidelines to whenever you decide to send an email, promotional or educational, it doesn't really matter. So let's move to the button. Again, we want to have a rectangular selected, draw the rectangular. And from here, we want to shape it. Let's resize it, move it in the middle. Let's change the color. You can take the actual brand colors with a Chrome extension from your website, or if the website is yours, you already have a brand book, or you have all the colors and you know the code. So yeah, but if you don't, you can take every color with a color Chrome extension. You can look into that. Let's place the text. Again, we are using the text option, shop tooth fairy gifts, and I think it's 0. Yeah, it's a 0, and let's make it smaller, 35 maybe, and position it in the center. Yeah, great. That looks pretty good. And the good thing is once you have a text already designed here and a call to action, you can actually just select the elements holding shift. So we have two elements here. We have the button and we have the text, and then you can copy, paste, and you can have your elements and reuse them, and you don't have to go ahead and start from scratch every time. That's why I told you in the beginning that if you're using Figma and when you have a board like this with a couple of emails that you already designed, when you start working on a new one, it will be easier for you because you'll be able to copy and paste different elements very fast. I can see that we have some spacing here, so let's fix that. Okay, looks better. And I think we have, yep, great. Okay, let's move on. That's not that important. So the next thing we have here is are the products. So we have an image of the products. Let's upload it. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's this one. Perfect. So let's position it like this. And now we want to clear the background. You can do that with a lot of different online softwares or Photoshop, but here in Figma, it's pretty easy. You just select and click remove background, and it will do its magic. Most of the times it's pretty decent, like this time. So let's just adjust it. Great. That looks pretty good. And move to the next element, which is, yeah, that's right here. So we want to go ahead and again just select, upload, drag and drop. It's easy, it doesn't get easier than that. And just position it. As you can see, we have to actually crop this part because we are using just this one, but let's not lose time and make it in Figma. So let's do it like this. We want to remove this part. So, okay, great. Let's position it. This, and now let's upload again, but actually we need to upload the same element, the same picture again, but I just copy and pasted it. And now we want to choose, again, we want to crop and just select the part that we don't have, like this. Perfect. That looks very good. Okay, let's move on. The next part, let's skip it really quick because it's a text again, so you already know how to do it. And now let's move down to the next section, which is this cool image right here. We have it, it's like here. Probably your images will look like the same, so they're not going to be ready to be used in an email, because if we leave it like that, it doesn't look very good. We want to blend it with the rest of the design here. So we have downloaded few clouds. Let's place the clouds here. These are the bottom ones, probably like this, and the top ones, and you can just adjust it. So the issue here, as you can see, is that we have our favorite hidden behind the clouds. So the fix here is that we are going to need the same element, but this time we are going to remove the background and just position it like this on the top, and let's just select crop and remove the unnecessary things that we don't need. And now we just want to position it. Great. Perfect. Now we have that very cool element here on the top of the cloud. So It looks good. Yeah, I can see this design slightly different, but this is from the cloud play, so you can play with the clouds and just adjust it however you like it. Perfect. Let's move on. So this is a text. I'm going to just copy and paste it because there is nothing much that I can show you that you don't already know. And now let's move to the products, to the actual products that we are showcasing here. So it's very easy. Again, we are using the rectangular tool. We just draw an element. Let's play with the roundup like this. And just when you have one, you can select it, copy and paste, and you can move the next one here. Now, when you select one of these and hold shift and click on the next one, you can move these together and position it however you like. Now let's go ahead, select fill, let's select an image, and it's that one. Perfect. So these images already have the border that we are going to use, but as you can see, it doesn't look very good. So we are going to select the actual rectangular, and we are going to select stroke, place a stroke, and adjust it like this. Let's just change the color, select the color. Perfect. This looks pretty good. You can play with the stroke and you can play with the actual height and width of the boxes as well. So I'm going to replace the other photo and we are going to move forward. Now we have to place the actual title of the product. Again, we are using the text tool, wake up to magic. You can play with this. It's oops, my bad. So we want to adjust it, and now let's position it and place the call to action button. So the call to action button here that we already designed is a solid one. However, you can copy and paste it, move it right here, and I'm going to show you how you can create this transparent one. So let's adjust it like this. Let's move it here, and once you're ready, you want to create the button full white and then just place a stroke. Let's change the color of the stroke from here like this. And we just need to add the text again. You know how this is done. It's pretty easy. Let's change the actual size. Center it. Perfect. So now we just want to adjust the button a little bit more. Play with it. Format it whenever you want to have it, and adjust the rest. Great. So once you already have the product feature, usually you want to continue with the same design for the other products. So we are going to select all the elements that we have here, and we are going to click copy, paste, and oops, I didn't select the call to action. Copy, paste, and you can move this here. And for the middle one, we just want to make the same thing, but we are going to change the direction just because that way it looks better, like this. These lines that are appearing when I move the elements actually helps you align the things inside the email, so it's pretty easy. Let's place the button here and the text here. Okay, now the only thing that you have to do is to change the naming, the products, the call to actions if you want to, and it will be ready to go. The final section of this is going to be the footer. So the footer, usually we want to build that inside Klaviyo. So we are going to design it up to here, and the rest is going to be built inside Klaviyo or the ESP that you are using. But let me show you how you can actually design the same thing. Again, we need our elements. I think it's that one right here. We can actually play with the gradient here. You just want to click the plus, then select a gradient. Let's make it white and like this. Perfect, that looks good. Next, go ahead and add the clouds. These are the bottom. Yeah, we need the top one. Perfect, so let's move here. Using these clouds and these kind of elements in the emails, it helps the email actually flow and feels better. And most of the times, if you find a way to make it, there are a lot of different elements online that you can download, like splashes and clouds and a lot of different stuff. You can make your emails more like feeling more alive. Let's place the logo again. We want to center it, and the rest will be built on Klaviyo. These are the social elements. These are buttons to different categories or different collections on your website. And by the way, we have one more with the clouds here. Great. So that's pretty much it. It's very easy to design in Figma. Once you play with it, it's not easier than Canva, that's for sure, but Figma gives you a lot more opportunities and a lot more flexibility. And once you already have like several emails designed here, it's going to be very easy for you just to go ahead and copy and paste different elements, different sections, different products, so your life will be easier. Thank you very much for watching, and if you don't have the time or the skills you think for designing emails, we can handle that. So make sure to click the link below and book a call, and the first campaign will be on us. Thank you.